In the heart of a vast and vibrant jungle, where the sun painted golden streaks through the thick canopy of leaves, there lived a mighty lion, proud, powerful, and feared by all. He was the king of the jungle, and no creature dared to come near his den. His deep roar echoed through the forest like thunder, sending birds flying from trees and animals scurrying into their hiding places. One afternoon, after a hearty meal, the lion lay under a shady tree, drifting into a peaceful slumber. The warm breeze rustled the leaves, and the chirping of crickets formed a soothing melody. It was one of those rare moments when the mighty beast was completely at ease. But suddenly, his rest was disturbed. A tiny mouse, no bigger than a leaf, was scurrying across the forest floor. In her playful curiosity, she ran over the lion's paw, and then right across his face. The lion's eyes snapped open, and with a thunderous growl, he caught the little creature beneath his enormous paw. The mouse trembled. Her whole body shivered under the weight of fear. Looking up at the lion's fierce eyes, she squeaked desperately, "Please, O King of the Jungle, spare my life. I didn't mean to wake you. I was only playing. If you let me go today, I promise someday I will help you in return." The lion raised an eyebrow. For a moment, there was silence, and then he laughed, a deep, rolling laugh that echoed through the trees. "You? Help me? A tiny creature like you?" He shook his great head in amusement. "You must be dreaming." But something in the mouse's voice, perhaps her courage or maybe her sincerity, touched the lion's heart. With a dismissive paw, he released her. "Go on then. Be gone, little one." The mouse scurried away, her heart pounding with both fear and gratitude. She had survived, and in her tiny chest, a seed of determination was planted. Days passed, then weeks. One morning, the peaceful jungle was shattered by the sound of a lion's roar, louder and more desperate than ever before. The lion had walked straight into a hunter's trap. Thick ropes held him tightly to the ground. He twisted and turned, growling and fighting, but the more he struggled, the tighter the ropes became. His mighty strength was useless against the trap laid by men. For the first time in his life, the king of the jungle felt helpless. Far away, the little mouse heard the roar. She paused, listened, and her heart sank. That voice, she knew it. Without a second thought, she darted through the underbrush, following the sound. When she reached the trapped lion, her eyes widened with shock. There he was, the same lion who had once spared her life, now bound and vulnerable. Without hesitation, the mouse ran to the ropes. She began gnawing at them with her tiny teeth. Bite after bite, she chewed relentlessly. Her jaws ached, but she didn't stop. The lion watched in silence, eyes filled with a mix of disbelief and hope. Slowly but surely, the ropes began to loosen. After what felt like hours, the final strand snapped, and the lion was free. The lion stood up, shook his mane, and looked at the little mouse with wide eyes. You saved me," he said, his voice filled with wonder. "You truly saved me." The mouse smiled. "You laughed when I said I could help you, but even the smallest creature can make a big difference." The lion bowed his mighty head in respect. From that day on, they were no longer just lion and mouse. They were friends, and their story spread through the jungle as a lesson to all. Never underestimate the power of kindness, and never judge someone by their size.